Hi, my name is Ty Grande, and today I'm going to be going over Hyperflex Wetsuit's highest end wetsuit on the market today, which is their Voodoo wetsuit line, which is right behind me. 6.5 4mm, 4mm, and 4.3mm wetsuits. Before I start, many of you may not even be familiar with Hyperflex wetsuits, but most of the dive community would be in the sense of Henderson wetsuits, which is the second largest, if not the largest, wetsuit company in the world today for diving. So this is the 6.5 4mm Voodoo winter wetsuit, ideal for Nova Scotia winter conditions and anywhere else where it gets pretty cold. One of the overall aspects of this suit is the atomic foam neoprene that they use throughout the suit, which is basically less neoprene and more oxygen and air particles within the neoprene, which makes it super flexible, lighter, and warm, just as warm, if not warmer. As you can see in the arms, it's offered quite a bit of flexibility in the legs, and in the overall body of the suit, which makes it ideal for any water surface activity, particularly surfing or winter surfing, where you need to have that extra flexibility. Other than that, the overall appearance of the suit is very polished. They definitely put their time into researching and developing the suit. As you can see with most high performance suits, it has that nice bend in the knees and in the arms that offers that natural movement that you're looking for. When you open the zipper here, they've kind of put all the frills into it. Once again, Hyperflex branding their Voodoo line. On the back of the suit, as you can see, you've got this nice little skull, Hyperflex Voodoo, once again branding itself all over the place. If you want to get really flashy and stand out in the water, they do make this suit with a green arm version as well, which is currently coming in the next month or so. One of my favorite parts of this suit is that in the back, with any front zip suit, if you get flushed out, there has a little bit of a gusset inside of it to stop it from flushing down and cooling off your internal organs. But also it has little small holes in the outer layer of the neoprene to allow that water to rush out, that excess water, so you're not going to be weighed down by that excess water, and it's not going to be sitting cold in your suit until your body warms it up. One of the nicest features of this suit are the GBS seams. These GBS blind stitch and double stitch seams are throughout the wetsuit. They're a nice feature that Voodoo has integrated into their suit, whereby no seam punctures throughout the entirety of the neoprene layer, making this seam in all aspects 100% waterproof. In addition, they've extra stitched at the ends here of all the anchor points of all the seams to ensure that there's no fraying of the seam over time. Another nice feature that a lot of suits are doing is this high performance stainless steel front zip that you have here. So salt corrodes any metal and most materials, but one of the things that Hyperflex has thought of is to create a high quality stainless steel zipper that resists corrosion. In addition, with the back panels added with neoprene flaps to them, it creates a virtually waterproof zipper so that you don't have extra cold water flushing into the front of your chest. In addition, of course, they have this extra gusset here, which traps in the water and stops it from rushing where you don't want it to. Probably my favorite, if not the favorite, fan favorite for this suit is the Cyclops cinch here. When I'm surfing and you're ripping the wave, you're getting the flap coming back into your face because you want it nice and tight around your face from the hood so that you don't get that cold water flushing into your face. The problem is that you have this long cord that's repeatedly flapping into your face from the wind and from your movements on the wave. What they've done to help avoid that is they've attached it to the hood itself, which is really nice. So you can still tighten that hood up nice and snug without having it flap in your face. Problem solved. So I hope to see that being done by all the other wetsuit companies as well. There's also a cinch right here, a cord cinch, to stop that extra water or that extra space that might be taking place just on your left collarbone. So after you put the front zip up, it's nice and tight along the collarbone. Tighten it up a little bit more with that cinch, just to get an even better seal. Also, the knee pads here are slightly different than what we're probably used to, and they're ultra durable and abrasion resistant. So they're supposed to hold up longer than any other knee pad, which is very promising. Another great feature of this suit is the Cocoon entry system that Hyperflex has integrated into their Voodoo suit. Basically what they've done is they created double the space to enter and exit the suit, which is ideal for quick exits and entries. If you're anything like me, you're going to hop right into your suit as quickly as possible, and then you're going to try to exit in the cold. And this part right here starts to fray and tear over time. The Voodoo suit here acknowledges that aspect of surfing, and they just created a much wider entrance and exit point to stop that wear and tear from happening, and basically just to keep your suit for a longer period of time. What you're seeing here is a top-down view through the Cocoon entry system into the suit. Now obviously this fabric and the super flexible neoprene that the Voodoo offers all assist with this quick exit and ease of entry and exit into the suit. Another nice part of this suit, this is the inside out view of the suit, is this AQ6 thermal fabric. A lot of wetsuit companies, high-end wetsuit companies, are doing this nowadays, which is incorporating fabric into the insides of the suits. Now this fabric lines 90% of the Voodoo's interior of the suit, and what it really does is a moisture wicking system that also keeps you warmer. So not only does it keep new water from staying in the suit longer than needed for your internal organs to heat it again, but it also keeps your overall warmer and more comfortable. It also increases the flexibility of the suit by offering another way to keep the suit lightweight. And you'll see that these large neon green panels here are actually called the Insulated Reactor core panel, which is another nice asset of the suit, which comes both in your chest, in your lower back, where your kidneys and all your internal organs reside, and also throughout the hood of the wetsuit. This is just another nice feature that Hyperflex has added to allow that added warmth and increased comfort that you're going to need for longer sessions in the harder winter. Another thing that Hyperflex has done, that other wetsuits companies are doing as well, is adding these anchor points to keep parts of the interior of the suit, as you can see, to allow it to last longer. And that's just another added quality point in the production of high performance wetsuits that you're going to want when you select your suit. These anchor points, what they really do is they stop these critical points where there's a lot of stress happening from coming undone over the years. If you're like me and you're not willing to purchase a new suit every year, this is a really nice feature that allows you to keep your seals on the critical points sealed properly, so you don't have fresh water gushing in. And if you're like me and the millions of other surfers out there, someone can easily find your keys stashed under your front or back tires. This is a nice feature that a lot of suits are now incorporating. I've had one that was in the leg, which seemed kind of strange, but this is a key stash, and this key stash is directly underneath your front zip of your suit, which makes the most sense in my opinion. What you've got here is a nice key stash and a cord to secure that key. Keep in mind, if you're going to be stashing your keys, make sure it's not the electronic ones, because they're not going to hold up in the salt water. The last thing I'm going to show you about this suit is the inside of the foot and arm sleeves have a double stitched seam here, so that really stops the water from coming out of your leg and coming into your leg, which is key. Neoprene's productivity is in keeping the water that's in your suit already nice and warm and trapped inside, and keeping that external cold water out to keep you comfortable for long periods of time. It saves your internal organs working overtime to heat up all that water. One thing that I haven't seen in any wetsuit to date is the avoidance of that double stitch on the back of the leg And what that does is it allows that, that heavy leg of water to drain out some of that excess water that you might not have. So in the event that you do get flushed out, you're not going to have fat legs anymore. It's going to flush right out of the back, right down your booties, and out into the back into the ocean, while keeping all that other water, all that other cold water out, and keeping the warm water in. And for all you ladies out there who are really ripping it and are looking for a really high quality performance suit, Voodoo now makes a specific women's suit just for you. Exactly in all ways the same as the men's suit, with some slight differences in the coloration of their branding on the sides and on the back. That's it. It's also got these nice contours that are going to fit a lady's body specifically, and it's going to offer that high performance, high value surfing that you're looking for. So you don't have a wetsuit interfering with your ability and your progression in the sport. I hope this has answered any questions you have about the Voodoo suits behind me, and thanks for joining me. Take a look at my other videos to learn more about Hyperflex wetsuits and other products on the market that I think are cool.